What's going on? We are going to check out the brand new AQW Infinity update that was posted yesterday and some more. We got like Talk About Pirate Day and stuff, which is cool because it's a month away for Talk About Pirate Day. It's happening in September, so very close to that. And we haven't really seen a lot about it, so good updates today for that. Okay, we got an AQW Infinity post from Artix, of course, and with this we got a GIF, which looks really cool. You can actually see the Drow doing a backflip in combat, which I'm pretty sure is new. I don't think they do that in AQWorlds. I can't recall, but I'm pretty sure they don't. So that looks really nice, actually. Gameplay is really strong in AQW Infinity. They got some other things to work out, but yeah, the gameplay is looking very nice so far. And then we go through. I'm not gonna read the whole thing here because it's just a lot, and there's not like a lot of new information in it. And I just feel like it's probably kind of boring to just read through it. But basically, the #1 rule of game design is never trust a Unity animation. I thought that was pretty funny. So they're having some issues with the animations and syncing that up with the different players. You know, it's an MMO. You got the other players need the animation to sync, so they're having problems with synchronization for that, which is, you know, understandable. So it's gonna probably happen. Cool Drow blade flip animation with a great pun there. Love that. So meanwhile, they have what everyone is doing at Artix Entertainment on AQW Infinity right now. So Ghost is doing the Bloodrut cutscene and sword animation, which that looks really cool. We'll see that in a second. Nullgath has been working ahead on the monsters for the Dwarfhold Mountains, so the new area. Dio has been building the missing interfaces, so that's good. Menu interfaces. Yurumi's working on the new enhancement system that's completely different from the AQWorlds one from what we've read in the past, so that's cool. Looking forward to seeing what that's going to be like. I don't think we've seen that in any of the tests yet. Orlick has fixed the quest machines, started preparing for the APIs. Tunic has been fixing all the UI bugs and reducing the draw calls. Things that slows down the game. It's like more times your CPU has to cycle, so you want to reduce that by a lot. Oh, that's good. It was actually surprising how, if I remember correctly, it's surprising how poorly the AQW Infinity test ran last time it ran. Like, I feel like the from like the first test, and then as the like, I don't know how many tests we've done, probably 3 at this point. The frame rate got worse every time, if I'm recalling correctly. So this is good. Hopefully that fixes that, because it was really good on the first one, and then it just got worse and worse. I imagine if you have like a lower end PC with a worse CPU, like your frame rate's going to be, or if you're playing on mobile, yeah, this frame rate would have been rough. So hopefully they fix that. Reens has more polished Bloodrut with Sir Final and Despair testing it. Very nice. Spire's working on combat and housing. We haven't seen much about housing in AQW Infinity yet, so looking forward to seeing more of that. Immortal Joe has been balancing Bloodkeep and adding drops for the upcoming tests. So they're teasing a test there. They've been teasing a test for a while, so don't hold your breath for that. But, you know, I'm sure they'll do one at some point soon, hopefully. You know, maybe before Rockstar puts out their next game would be nice. And then ready to add new music and sound effects, but no one has been sending a request. So he's been keeping busy with other projects until then. Okay, that's weird they even include that. Artix, hey, that's me. It's been crazy, busy, but not making design notes. Posts. Shame. But the next test is imminent. Words are hard. So very soon. Next test very soon. That's what that means. Okay. Adding fallbacks. Fallbacks to the thing there. For that's not really important. We got a new look at a sword. Very cool. The animation's something that you couldn't really do that smoothly in AQWorlds. And then the particle effects and stuff, that's definitely, you couldn't definitely not do these particle effects that are fading in and out like that in AQWorlds. So pretty nice. I mean, they could go further beyond this by quite a bit with the effects and stuff, but nice little introduction seeing that. You can see there's still a bit of, so it looks kind of like pixelated and off, but that's just AQW Infinity's looking at that. Hopefully they clean up the art at some point in the game, or like add a filter or something over the textures. I think a filter would actually help quite a bit, but it, you know, it's just testing stuff, so it's not going to be polished perfectly. But hopefully they show that at some point what a final product might look like. Mysterious Blade, it's a glass blade, so yeah, that might be like a reward for testing or something in the future, since they're showing it like this and it's just question marks. Got Skeleton and Bloodrut, and the depths of Bloodrut. We need to get this test demo live ASAP. So yeah, that's all the information we got, and that's the end of the post there. So no word on when the next test will be or anything like that. And if you want to read this whole thing, pause it right now and read it. But yeah, like I said, it's not really worth looking at. And yeah, that's all we got for the AQ Infinity stuff. Really cool, but we still have a lot more to talk about in this video. So let's continue on to the AQWorlds Pirates. You love them or you hate them. Maybe you're tired of them because they do 1,200 pirate armors every year in September. This year, it looks like Lei is doing one of them, the 4 naval commanders of Apocalypse. So maybe Lei is doing all 4 of the guys, like War, with Famine. I don't know. I can't remember them all right now, but maybe he's doing all 4 of them. Maybe it'll be 4 separate armors, since you mentioned that there, but this would be the one of them. I think the horns are pretty cool on the tricorn there, but the armor, I don't know if that's my favorite, to be honest, plus the undead look to it. Not a fan of that, but hey, I mean, it's a cool idea for an armor. I also thought it was funny that someone mentioned that all the cons. This is a comment on this post. Probably fine if I scroll, but anyway, so about the last armor we saw, so lore wise doesn't make sense. So the guy said it doesn't make sense lore wise to have stuff like this for talking about Pirate Day, but yeah, like Lei said, it's really not much lore around Talk Like a Pirate Day. Like there are pirates and there are some characters, but it's not really that lore heavy, and they've done some crazy navals in the past that have nothing to do with the lore. So this argument, I don't know why you. Yeah, I don't. They fit the game well enough. They're not like, it's not crazy different from the normal look. So this is like the farthest thing away from being unlore friendly in the game. There's much worse things that you might consider. There's not really anything unlore friendly at AQWorlds. AQWorlds is like every theme imaginable in it. It's got sci-fi. It's got futuristic stuff. It's got stuff from the past, like prehistoric stuff. It's got time travel, so like you could be in any time. It's got high fantasy, low fantasy. It's got everything. It's any theme you can think of. AQWorlds has tackled it in some form or fashion. So yeah, you can't really. It's hard. It's got modern stuff even. So yeah, it's hard to really be out of the realm of, yeah, anyway. Lei also posted quite a few concept art pieces. So I imagine concept art means they might not be coming to the game, or it's just something it's like thinking about. But there's a lot of them this week they posted, so let's go through them. First one was a shark guy. Kind of looks like the one guy from the movie about, what was it? Suicide Squad movie, the DC movie that came out a few years back there. Kind of looks like that shark gag. Might be the inspiration, I don't know, but it's kind of shaped the same. And then we got a golden outfit here. It's kind of a celestial vibe going on there. No clue what that says. Anyway, it looks pretty neat. I imagine a finished version of that would be a fan favorite. So I got this one as well, an AQ3D translation from AQ3D armor. Not the worst AQ3D armor, I'll say, so that's not too bad. And then Lei also this week did the skill art for the new class, Lich class. Came out last week, so you might have it already, or you might be farming it right now. But yeah, this is the Lich class skill art. Very cool. I haven't seen it in game myself yet, so nice to see it here. Maybe you haven't either. So looks like you get a bit of CC on the actual armor and kind of cool wings and stuff too. Yeah, really nice. So good look at the Lich class. Lei did the art for that. Other pirate news. So this was posted back in 2022. That doesn't seem like that long ago, but it looks like Alina replied to it August 5th this year. So yesterday, I think, Alina replied to it. So this is probably going to be coming out. So if you want a Darkcaster naval, this actually uses the best Darkcaster in my opinion too as the base for it. So I mean, I'll probably pick this up. It looks pretty good. I think I fixed the glyph. The glyph in the hand looks a little off. But other than that, I like the armor. I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, good stuff. Looking forward to that. A really cool looking Mog the Ween suggestion from Krystia this week. I really like this. The whole vibe and everything. Very, very good Halloween outfit. So even got the little Moglin there too as our back. Yeah, so I think that's the isn't that those little what else they call the Labubu things? Okay, so very cursed. especially for Halloween. Fits on theme very well. I like this. I hope this comes. I hope this gets released. It looks really good. Okay, I looked this up, and this is the Indonesian Independence Day. I didn't know that last week, apparently, but I guess I might have known that in the past. I don't know. But anyway, so that's what that is. Funny enough, they didn't do anything new for Canada Day or for the 4th of July, which they have Canadian artists working on AQWorlds, and they're based out of the United States and Florida down there. So they didn't do anything new for those this year, but I guess if the artists are from Indonesia, like I know Furrow is as well, makes sense. They make items for their own Independence Day, so you can't really fault them for that. But it would be nice if they do some new stuff for the one, like they do 4th of July every year, but there's nothing new for it, and you know, maybe like one item new every year would be kind of cool for a seasonal event like that. But anyway, for the Indonesian one, it looks like this might release in the game. It looks like they made some official mock-up and everything for it. So I don't know if it's confirmed releasing or not, but yeah, it looks really good. So it probably will, because stuff like this, they've done a lot of the Indonesian stuff in the game so far. I think they've done items every year for Indonesian Independence Day for the past few years now. So I would expect this to release. Back to Talk Like Pirate Day. This isn't new. This is from 2024, so last year. It didn't release last year, and it got retweeted by one of the artists, one of the community artists. So they have art in the game, but yeah. Anyway, so maybe that's an indication of something. Maybe a finished version of this will be coming out. No, we'll have to see. There's not a whole lot of stuff for Talk Like Pirate Day, so they might be fishing on for some older stuff to throw into the chest this year. We'll see. It's coming up very soon. Really cool, cute art from Gabs here. It's the haircut meme thing where he's gonna buzz cut on this. Why does Tully have green hair? Anyway, I just thought it was really funny. I share it. You can go follow the artist down below. New post from Tomcat Arts this week. He's been doing some cool stuff for AQWorlds. I don't know if he has gear in game. He might. I can't recall, but his stuff looks good enough to be in the game, to be honest. So this is like the original. They updated it, and I'm going to be honest, I like the color a lot more on the old one, and also the helmet. I mean, the helmets are quite a bit different, but I kind of like the simplicity of the helmet on the older one as well. But there's some aspects that are better. Take it or leave it on both, but I gotta say, as a whole, I do like the older one quite a bit more. It's just like the muted color. I don't know why that's a trend. I'm not a huge fan of that trend. I don't know why that's just looks so much better with color. I don't know why the colors go away. Why is the color fading away? Do we have to pay to use color in digital apps now, or what's happening? They're running out of ink. You know, printer ink ain't cheap, so running out. Anyway, this is also for the Indonesian Independence Day as well. But yeah, this is from Failens. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. So some like undersea outfits. Don't know if this will be in the game or not, but yeah, looks nice. And lastly, for this week, we got ISHI with, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say that, but anyway, some really cool wings for the butterfly outfit, and I guess it's the finished product for that. They don't have any art in game yet, but I hope they do someday. Very, very good artists. Go give them a follow. And that's all for the news this week. Yeah, covered everything that was posted, so hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, leave it down in the comments and I'll look at it next week. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Check out the last week's news video if you haven't seen it. It's got a bunch of stuff this one doesn't have that hasn't released yet, so if you're not fully caught up there, go check out last week's as well. There's a playlist on the channel of all of the news videos. Yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Thanks to all the members that support the channel financially. Really appreciate that. Big help. And also, I'll be live streaming the new event tomorrow. I don't think the calendar updated. Oh wow, it did. I just assumed it wouldn't, so I didn't even like think to put it in because they haven't really been updating it recently. So we got Flame Saga featured rare gear. So that's happening tomorrow. So cool. See you for that. Part 2 for the saga and some more rare gear. Nice. Indonesian Day. So yeah, we're talking a lot about that in this video. So it makes sense. And we have part 3 for the Flame Saga. It's a cool name for a saga. Featured gear, part 3. And the last one, this is next month even. They have an upgrade bonus and a space pirate boss. Oh, okay. So that might be hinting at the theme. That might be the theme. Space pirates for Talk About Pirate Day this year. Sounds cool. So I'm down with that. That sounds really neat. So yeah, cool. Extra calendar update. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.